Okay.
All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, everyone? Y'all know I'm about to fuck this up every single time, so here we go one more time. Welcome back to another episode of Oh Kuh Cast, and I'm your host, Thinh.
And I'm your host and your best friend, Alan.
Yeah, I'm Hiep.
Perfect. We got a lovely guest, Hiep, as he already introduced himself.
What's up?
Move this closer to you.
I'll move this closer to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Yo.
You're good. So, we're excited to have you, Hiep. Holy shit, dude. Long time coming. I know you've been excited to come on, and now we finally got you on, dude.
I know. I actually had mixed emotions about coming on.
Yeah.
I was gonna flake yesterday. Dude, I was laying in bed, and I was like, I haven't talked to Thinh and Alan in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know, I see you guys at parties and shit, Joe's party and stuff, and usually we just say, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? The casual shit, like the surface level shit.
Of course.
And I was like, all right, so how are we gonna do that for like an hour? So I was like, I think I'm gonna flake. So then and then I woke up this morning. I was like, you know what, just go. Even if I put myself in an uncomfortable position and like, just go, see what's up. And even if it does go bad, who gives a shit? So so thanks for inviting me.
Dude, I'm so glad you came out.
Yeah.
Man. We've been waiting for this for a long time. If anything,
Yeah. Honestly, we named this podcast Oh Kuh Cast, and you were the one who brought that to us.
Yeah. So this wouldn't have happened without you, bro.
Yo, it's just, damn, I'm here, yo.
Yeah.
I'm here, yo. It's crazy.
The originator of Oh Kuh,
Yeah. Wait, so you guys aren't gonna say the other part of the thing, like, what happened to the thing, the two dumb fucks thing, right? Wasn't that like you said,
like an intro little thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh Kuh Cast.
We haven't said that in a while, actually.
Yeah.
Just two dumb fucks here, just having a casual conversation.
Right.
With a casual third guest chiming in with us.
And I had that picture in my head, and I was like, dude, I got it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm the third dumb fuck. Well, you guys gotta say it. So.
We haven't said that in a while, but good memory though.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's because he's been going through the old episodes.
Yeah.
Or he watches them out of order.
True.
I do. I watch them out of order.
True.
Like whatever pops up on my feed, I'll click that one.
Okay.
Or if it's like an interesting guest, I'll click that one.
Like, oh, this one sounds interesting. Let me click on this switch there real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, a long time coming, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while, yo.
Dude, what's going up with you, man?
All right, let's see. I've been dating.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I've been dating, but it's like I have this weird mindset where it's like I'm stuck between like, if I want something, I got to go out there and get it.
Yeah.
I got to go out there and put myself out there and start dating, like, and then I'm like, my other mindset's like, whatever's like for me, the universe will just give it to me. So I kind of just have to lay back. So I'm stuck between that.
Okay, what's just been working for you more?
They both suck. They both suck. Yo.
So the issue is what you want to, like, you're looking for intimacy, but you're also like trying to keep it casual, kind of like chill.
Yeah, like for example, like like you and Tiffany, you guys kind of just like stumbled upon each other. It just like happened organically. It like just where it wasn't. There's like no Tinder. There's no Hinge. There was no like going up to her and like, hey, what's up? There's none of that. And you too, you and Sabrina too. So it's like that, and I kind of want that. I kind of want just something to happen organically.
Right.
I don't want to use Tinder or Hinge or like put myself out there or like do like, I don't know, join a group just to like date or whatever. I kind of just want it to happen.
Do you want like someone that just meet someone casually without any ill intent, or not ill intent, but any like
ulterior motive?
Right.
But just meet someone casually and just also have something spark from there. Like you kind of realize you guys are clicking on a different level. And
so
like,
what opportunities do you have to meet new people? Like work?
Yeah, so work, but it's
what else is there?
I totally don't recommend doing that shit at work.
Yeah.
I totally don't recommend it.
What's the reason behind that?
You know that saying where it's like, you don't shit where you eat?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I understand it now. Before I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But I understand it now. So there was this one instance where I dated this girl at work, and things were going great. You know, like we had good conversations. We went out to dinners and stuff. But then like when we went to like work or whatever, when we went to work, that's where shit was like fucked up, because like there would be like someone talking to her or whatever, just like a normal ass dude, like they're just having a normal conversation, and you know, like the fucking lizard part of my brain was like, fight or flight, like this guy's trying to steal my girl.
Shit.
And you know, when you're at work, I'm there for like 5-8 hours a day, so like if dudes are talking to her for like 5-8 hours a day, like it puts me in a shitty mood, or like my brain's, I'm having an anxiety attack or whatever, like
Right.
yeah, so it's like, yeah, don't shit where you eat. It's very
yeah, dude, that's a crazy mindset. I mean, like, it's kind of anxiety driven, I feel like,
for sure,
you know.
sure.
Do you feel like that might be like rooted to like any kind of like trust issues that you might have?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Like for me, when Tiffany was to talk to someone, I don't have any, like, I know, like, I trust Tiffany.
Right.
Like, I don't ever see anything, like any ulterior motive like happening, or you know, like it's so like chill. She can like be on the other side of the room for the rest of the party. I'll be on the other side, and then at the end of the day, we'll still come back home together and still have our own quality intimacy time. You know.
See, that's where I want to get to, like having that trust. You know, like yeah, go do where the fuck you want. I'll be here, and we'll see each other afterwards. You know.
Man, it's scary, dude.
Is
Is that like on your mind a lot?
No, like for her, like for example, my ex-girlfriend,
right,
broken up now, so sad. We had that, whatever you guys had, you know, like yo, go where the fuck you want. I'll see you after work, or I'll see you after the party, and like never worried about it, right? And then, you know, after I lost it, I was kind of like, damn. So that's what like I've been missing out this whole time, like that trust, you know, like the ability to just like even if dudes holler at her, like she's not giving them the time of day, like
right.
Yeah, but dating's whatever. Whatever.
How's it been hard for you to get back into the dating life after being in a relationship?
This sounds fucked up, but I'll just say,
yeah,
I don't think, even when I was in a relationship, I never stopped dating. Yo, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so fucked up. Like when it comes to morals and shit, when it comes to dating, like I think that I'm not too hot with that. You know?
Right.
But now I'm starting to realize, like, damn, I can't do shit like that. And I know it's not new to you guys, but to me, it's new. Like I didn't know, like
you can't like date other people while.
I just didn't know how bad it hurt the other person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know, because I always thought like, yeah, whatever. I'm just fucking this other girl, and well, I'm dating this girl, and like whatever. You know, like I'm having fun. You know, it's whatever. It's so just so self-absorbed, so selfish. Like not even thinking about how the other person felt. And you know how karma works. when that shit hits you back, you're like, oh fuck, like that's how that person felt. Oh my, okay.
Yeah,
you know?
man, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's just life. It's awesome though.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah, it's just.
Man, as long as you're learning though, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm happy that I'm learning like that now, as opposed to like being 50 years old and learning that shit. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Better now than later, you know.
Yeah. I mean, those sort of things, like, if everyone's on the same page though, like if everyone agreed beforehand, then it's like, okay, like we can see other people, but we're both aware that's the situation. But if it's like one person and the other person just like doesn't even know, and they're just off doing like living their life, and the other person's like sleeping around, it's different.
It's different.
You gotta lay out the boundaries, lay out the rules.
For sure. And I don't fuck with what's that big ass polyamorous relationship, like multiple relationship.
Yeah, like polyamorous.
Yeah, whatever the word is, I don't fuck with it. I thought I did until like when the other side starts doing it, you're like, oh, what the hell?
Damn, has that ever happened to you where the other side started doing it?
I know, like I dated women who were dating multiple guys.
Right.
And like if they ever had like issues with their relationship or whatever, they would come to me to talk about it.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I know I don't want it for me.
Okay.
I just don't want to deal with it.
That's good.
Yeah.
As long as you know what you do.
Yeah, I don't want it for me. Like
I mean,
whatever works for other people, cool. But like,
right.
Yeah, I think I'm a one-gina monogamy guy.
For sure. I mean, I've always like thought about that life where I would like see multiple people, you know. But then I was like, I don't think that's really good for me at all. Like I always have this like little urge, but in the end, I like my big brain self like no, like you know this is not good for you.
Yeah.
And like you know that you will be attached to like. No matter how many people you sleep around, you will always be attached to someone that you sleep with. You know, emotionally for me.
It's true.
So like, I can't do this. I can't do this dating life where I'm just like, sleeping around, fucking other people left and right. You know, like fucking like one and done kind of shit.
No,
like I knew that it couldn't be me because I'm emotionally attached to a lot of people. You know, so I invest in my time into people that I like to be with.
Yeah. See, like I didn't understand that. Like a lot of the things that like when you invest into people, you invest like your heart. So like when you invest into multiple partners, you're giving like pieces of your heart to like multiple different people, and it's like it's not good. I don't think it's good.
What shifted your thinking?
Karma, man.
Okay. Like, so it happened to you?
Yeah, for sure. Like, all right. So like when I was dating my ex-girlfriend, my ex-wife at the time, she was always like, do whatever the fuck you want, right? So I dated multiple women, and it was fun. For me, it was like really fun. But now I'm dating this younger woman, and she's doing that. Like, she's dating multiple men and like checking out dudes while we're out, picking up guys while we're out and having a good time. And I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck am I, like a backup plan? You know, that's how I felt. And I was like, oh shit, like this is how my ex-wife felt this whole time. Like, just like, oh, so I'm just gonna be like this doormat. She's gonna go date, and she just comes back to me whenever she's bored. That's how I feel now. And I'm like, damn, like that's what shifted my change. Right
wake up call.
Yeah, it was a good wake up call for sure.
Damn, dude.
All right, but so with you guys though, you guys have like, you know, I think in my opinion, like very healthy relationships and shit. Like, well, what's the secret?
I mean, we have, for me and Tiffany, it's like, I would say there's no secret. I would say the key, definitely communication, dude.
Yo,
like you really have to be transparent with
that's
everything.
True. 100%.
Like I don't like to hide anything from Tiffany. You know, the things I feel, I like to let Tiffany know. She helps me process my thoughts, my mind. Sometimes I get really enraged about something, or if something is bothering me, I'm like, Tiffany, like, let me know if I'm overreacting, because then I'll tell her what my thought process is, if my reasoning is valid, and she'll let me, she'll give me like a third party opinion kind of thing. It's like, well, Tin, you gotta consider this and that, and then I'm like, thank you. You know, like she helps me straighten my thoughts out. I'm like, then I get more cool, level headed, and you know, sometimes there are things that happen that like will affect me. Like I'll get mad about something, and like I know, and I'm very self-aware of my feelings. So if I feel like I'm getting mad, I'm like, damn, I can feel myself getting mad, but I'm not gonna act on it. I need to talk to Tiffany about it, and like, you know, lay it out what my thought process is, and then she'll reason with me. Like she'll talk, like, you gotta think about this and that and that. I'm like, all right, I'm not as mad anymore. Like she makes so much sense. You know, she brought sense to me. So. And it really helped me in that relationship with me and her. Like she gets mad about something, I'm able to do the same thing for her too. So it was really a lot about communication. Just like if anything were to arise between me and Tiffany, if she did something that would like that hurt me, I'll let her know. Like Tiffany, like I feel that like I don't feel happy when you did this. She's like, oh my god, like I didn't know. She doesn't. Sometimes they do things that hurt you and they don't know about it unless you tell them straightforward, but not in like a combative or not in a attacking way. Don't like, oh fuck you, like you did this, like that's not how you like.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Exactly. It's like, yo, Tiffany, I feel like this hurt me when you like did this, when you weren't listening to me at this one point, you know, like I didn't really like that. And she's like, oh my god, I'm sorry. And like she's, you know, as long as she hears it, she doesn't feel like she's attacked, but she feels bad, you know. She feels bad that she did that. Well, she'll work on it, you know, then you guys can move forward from there. As long as I felt like I was being heard, she feels like she's being heard, and then that's pretty much the key to relationships, really.
I agree. I think the key is communication, like Tin said. I like that last part where it's not just communicating, because you can just talk all you want, but it's about being heard.
For sure.
Like it's about making sure that the other person understands what you're feeling, what you're going through. Because communication is very broad. It's like we can just yell at each other. That's a form of communication, but nothing's getting across, you know? If they understand where you're coming from, then it's like, okay, we can address the problem. We know what it is, and we can, you know, fix it together. It's about being very vulnerable.
Oh, dude, that's a tough one.
Exactly. Because you have to communicate your feelings, which is very scary, which is very difficult for a lot of people.
It's a big step.
It's even hard for me still. It's just like I'm mad at her, and it's like it's obvious why I'm mad. You should just know. But it's not obvious to her. You know, it's like I'm really like it's pissing me off. Why you're doing that? And she's like, what? You know, what? So you have to be like, okay, let me explain it to you. And then she's like, oh, I didn't even realize that I was doing this or saying that in a weird way, you know, like whatever it is.
But I have a question for you guys, all right? Like,
yeah, sure.
Do you guys ever get that feeling where like you just kind of want to like introverted almost, and you just don't want to talk to anyone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Of course,
Like a lot. I would say more often than not. Sometimes I need some alone time. I don't like want to see anyone right now. I just want to like focus on put up some music, do me, dance by myself in the living room. You know.
Yeah, but like the day you texted me, you're like, yo, you should come on the podcast on Tuesday. I was feeling so introverted, like I just didn't respond to you for like a day after. Right? Yeah. Like when you're in a relationship with someone, you can't do that. You can't just like ghost someone for like a day or two, right? Like you feel me? Like how do you deal with that?
Literally, here's what I do. I say, Sabrina, I don't feel like talking today. Send. She's like, okay.
And they take that like that's well received, like
not really, but but it is what it is. Like they just have to respect like your feelings that day.
Well, what about you, Thinh? Like, how do you deal with that shit?
I got a lot of alone time already, so I don't need to tell Tiffany.
Yeah.
There has been times where I would be over at her house a lot, and then I'll be just really frustrated at everything she does, like over for no reason too. I'm gonna get really irritated. Just like I was like, Thinh, are you okay? I was like, no, I just need some alone time. I need to be by myself for a little bit.
Okay.
Like, and then she's like, okay, yeah, just go home, do you. I was like, and then I just take that time to go home. Yeah. And then I just do my own thing.
So there are periods in your relationship where you're like, listen, I kind of don't want to talk, not to you, but to anyone for like 6 hours straight. I just need to like do me. Exactly. I'll see you later.
Actually, just recently, Thursday, like last week, basically, Sabrina was like, I need some me time. Yeah. I was like getting ready to like pack up all my stuff and go over her house, and she's like, I was like, oh, okay. Right. Take all my stuff.
But you didn't take that shit personal though?
No, I was like, I can play games now.
Good game.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I think any relationship needs your own me time,
For sure,
you need time to like unwind from everyone, even from your own significant other. Yeah. You just gotta be able to convey it to them. Like, it's not you, it's me. Yeah. I just need some time alone. Let me like do my own thing.
Yeah, communication is tough for sure.
It's Gucci. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really tough. That's like something everyone has to learn,
For sure.
It's
definitely a skill that could get you, get you very far in life.
Like that's a really good skill, Like,
has that ever happened to you? Or was like a shaky situation where you like wanted your own me time?
Yeah, and it happens all the time. Like it happens like more often than you think. But like I don't know. I never convey to like my significant other that I need alone time. So they think I'm just ghosting them. Like sometimes like my ex would call me or whatever, and I wouldn't pick up. She'll call me a second time and I wouldn't pick up or whatever, and she'll text me like, "What's up?" And I was like, looking back, I could have been like, "Hey, I just need some time." What do you guys
me
say?
Time.
Yeah, but I'm just like, yo, like. You bet, like you should understand me. Like you should already know that I'm in my zone and you just don't bother me.
Right.
And that really took a toll in our relationship because I didn't effectively communicate things.
Would you consider yourself more of an introvert?
50-50, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
50-50. Like the Hiep that you guys see at parties and shit, that's the extrovert one. But like the Hiep that you don't see, like when I'm at home, like AFK, bro. I'm like, hey, whatever. Yeah. Just chill.
So what about when you're streaming? Is that introvert Hiep still?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, because so like I know like to take a successful stream, I feel like you have to be like pure extrovert. Yeah. Always talking, always saying some shit. Like
it's draining.
Like Pokimane, like she's always saying something. Like I don't have shit to say sometimes. Right? But it's what like David. So I'll consider him like pure extrovert. Mm-hmm. Always talking, always entertaining. Always just like saying shit.
For sure.
Right. What about you guys? What do you guys consider yourselves?
I would say 50-50 as well. I do have those moments where I just don't like want to see anyone sometimes.
I'm like 80-20.
80-20 what? 80?
Introvert, extrovert.
Right. I don't see you as 50-50 though.
You think so?
I
feel like there are times where maybe like 70-30.
I would say 70-30.
70 per extrovert, right?
Yeah, 70 for extrovert, 30 introvert. There are times where I don't want to see anyone. Yeah, like I said. But I do go socialize a lot. I go see people a lot. I talk to a lot of people. And I just kind of keep tabs on a lot of people too. But there are days where I'm just like, all right, I'm just seeing too many people. I'm going out too much.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. I'm like, most days I want to be by myself. And then sometimes I'm like, all right, damn, I got to see some people.
I got to force myself to see people and shit. Yeah. See, I could see you as 80-20. Like you're introverted like 80. But if 50-50 is hard for me to see 10 because I don't know. this is just my perception of you, you know. But like I always see you as like commanding the room, charismatic, coming in, just talking to everybody. Like, I always see you that. I always see it that way.
Dude, lately I've been feeling like I don't have any small talk anymore. Like when I come to talk to people, I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Oh, for real?
Like hey, long time no see. Hey, how's it going? And then there are times where I go to parties, I'll just have that first conversation with them, and I don't know what to say to carry the conversation.
Are you kidding? You have that issue?
I swear to God,
you have that. That's wild. For me, it's hard for me to believe that though, because like
I want to be able to get closer to the people that I used to talk to a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You know, when I get that first introduction, that man, long time no see. Yeah, good to see you. And then it's like, where are we going from here? Yo,
that fake shirt. Yo, what's up, bro? Bring it in. I'm gonna go get a beer. Yeah.
Like when I go to parties now, I was like, damn, like I don't know. Like how to carry conversation anymore, dude. I'm just very
what?
Yeah, believe it or not, it may seem like I'm actually like talking to a lot of people, like you know, like getting deep conversations with them, but like I don't know, maybe I'm just like pooped out of it or some shit. I don't know. I feel like I've socialized so much that like it's hard to keep it going. I like reached the limit or some shit. I don't know.
You know what's kind of fucked up though? I don't know. Maybe it's because we're getting older, but like. Sometimes when I enter the room and I'm making small talk with people, sometimes like in my head I'm like, okay, like I probably won't see you in the next 5 years, so I kind of like don't give a shit about you. So, you know what I mean? Like it sounds fucked up, but I'm not gonna try to force this conversation. Like I kind of don't care.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I think it's always nice to like get to know what people are doing,
for sure.
Even after you don't see them for a while.
Yeah.
And you never, Well, for I guess your kids, I understand what you're talking about. For me, I was like, I'm most likely going to see them again within 5 years. So I might as well carry this conversation.
It's hard because like there's people where I talk about the same thing every time I see them.
Yes.
I have nothing else in common with them. I'm just like fishing for shit. I'm like, how about that new patch in that same video game?
Like that was us for a couple of years. Dude, TSM, fuck TSM. So how's your day? That was us for a bit though. But that's just a part of life, right? Like kind of just drifting away from people, and I don't know, that's part of life.
I feel like it's good, you know, like for the people that you used to have really good relationships with, like just come back and like say, hey, what's up, have a good casual dinner or some shit. Remember that one lunch that we came out with Tony, Tom?
Oh yeah.
With sugar and spice.
Good ass food.
That was nice. I got to see Tony again, catch up. Even though he was working, but he was nice. It was nice to see you, all three guys again. It was actually very nice to just shooting the shit.
It was really nice because it's like, damn, what you been up to? Like, I don't know. At one point, we hung out like every day for years. For years. So like you were like 10% of my life at one point. You know what I mean? So it's nice to see old friends and shit. But at the same time, that it's like normal for us to drift apart. That's one thing I kind of had to come to terms with. You know, because it kind of sucked when I was like, damn, like, is Thinh my friend anymore? Like, because I don't know. You know, you feel me though? Do you feel me? It's not that like we had any ill feelings towards each other. It's just like you kind of like went your own way. I went my own way, and I'm just glad we're back though.
Of course, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna let you know right now that I always seen you as a brother, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We've been through some shit.
Bro, I've known you more than everyone. I've known longer than everyone else in our group of friends right now.
Oh shit. I remember. Yeah, when you dated Kelly, and this is before I even met you. Mm-hmm. And I remember Kelly's like, everyone was talking about you, right? And they were like raving you up. I was like, who's this Thinh guy? I was kind of jealous because, you know, yo, in my family, I'm the funny, cool one, you know? So they're like, yo, this Thinh guy's funny as shit, cool as fuck, everyone loves him. I was like, what the fuck? And he has a 6-pack. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who the fuck is this dude, yo? And I remember I met you for the first time. I was like, yeah, he is cool as fuck. Yeah. That was like 10 years. They're long-ass time ago.
I met you before I met Tiffany, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Put that into perspective.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't ever forget about you guys.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's because you guys are introduced to that temple group together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Before that temple group, we were the Asian Dragon.
The Dep Chai boys.
Yeah, that was a good time. I don't remember the first time we met though.
I don't know. Probably at temple somewhere.
Yeah, it just happened like randomly. Like
I think like Alan will come by to the game once in a while. I'm like, oh shit, Florida's brother is here.
Yeah. Do you guys remember meeting each other for the first? Like
no.
I think it was probably either at Florence's like birthday party, or we see him at the house, or maybe I don't know, come by to the game room to visit like Phil and Florence together. But
you were in high school when we met.
Mm-hmm. That was like 15 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just kidding. I was in high school almost 10 years ago.
Yeah. Life fucking blinks fast as shit, huh?
Yeah. We're all doing all like I don't think, but we're still keeping in touch here and there.
That's good.
This party coming up this weekend, honestly, I was stressing out about it. I'm still stressing about it.
Well, speaking of time flies, where are we, Thinh?
Fuck, you're right. Just an update for everyone. I guess, as you can see, this is our new podcast room in me and Tiffany's house, new house that we both got together.
Nice as fuck.
Yeah,
nice as fuck.
It's nice.
It's been a long time coming. It's also the reason why we've been kind of delaying our this episode from the previous episode. Because I was in the midst of a lot of things, especially with this coming up settlement and closing.
Wait, so have you guys closed already? Like, what's the deal with like?
Yeah, we closed. So we closed on the house.
Is their house?
No,
it's yours now. It's yours now.
The title of the house is under my name and Tiffany's name. Yeah.
So we did take a brief pause. Thinh's parents came over.
Yeah.
And I went upstairs to say hi. They were happy as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, let's check the fridge. Let's look at the drawers.
They come over like almost every other.
Water the garden.
They're moving in, bro.
My dad has come over like ever since he got the house. He came over like once every day for the past week, just doing like mowing my lawn, like trimming my hedges and shit.
I've been here 2 or 3 times now. Your dad's been here every time.
Yeah, every time.
He loves it. He loves this place. I don't gonna blame him. I love it too.
It's fucking nice as shit, yo.
Yeah.
Now, have they been bragging to their friends and shit?
I don't know yet. They probably have.
For sure.
Yeah,
they're like, yo, what's up with Thinh? Your parents probably, oh yeah, he's a nurse now. He got a new house. Pool. Right?
Does your son have a pool?
Oh, your son doesn't have a pool? Bitch. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's good. This is our house. We're moving up in life, one step at a time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy, dude. But I'm waiting for whenever you guys get your own place too. We'll have the same party, housewarming, and everything.
Yo, man.
But yeah, back on the party thing this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I'm very stressed, but I'm very excited about it. More so stressed because there's a lot of people and I'm inviting, but happy and excited because I get to see everyone. Bring everyone back together again, kind of thing. Kind of mixing all like my 5 worlds that I'm in back into like one place for me. So it's nice to see. Yeah. Not like, I guess in a way close to a wedding, but at a wedding you don't really get to really communicate with a lot of people. It's more of an event. But this is kind of like everyone's here to have fun, mingle. It's like, hey, my God, long time no see. It's kind of like mixing all my different friend groups into one plate, in one basket, and like everyone having a good time.
It's exciting because this is probably the biggest get together we've had in like a year and a half.
For sure. It's been a while since. Yes, the last time we had a party was at your parents' house. That was a banger. Yeah. Now, are you inviting more people than last time? Because it's kind of like a housewarming kind of reveal and birthday.
A little bit. More people. I don't know. It could be just the same amount of people. That everyone that I like kind of like hang out with, like Tiffany's cousins, you guys. I invited Tony to come over too. Like Phil and his crew, and everyone on the line chat, the Temple crew, even my own family, like cousins and all that. So it's like a big mixed bag. Huh?
What about your your Upper Darby high school friends? You gonna invite them?
I think about inviting a couple of them. I think most of them are kind of moved out of the state.
Oh, they're gone.
Most of like half of them are in LA. One's in like Germany, Berlin.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, really and then a couple of them are here. But the ones that are here, I'll invite them and see if they want to come or not.
Andrew, right? Are you inviting Andrew? I haven't seen him in forever.
I would like to, but he's in Massachusetts.
What the fuck? Yeah. He moved to Massachusetts?
He moved to Massachusetts. Holy shit. Yeah, so you have to make it like a 5-hour drive to come down here.
Damn.
Party. Yeah. I'm excited to have, everyone here, dude.
All right, but why are you stressed though?
It's stressed because I have to I gotta make sure, everyone's gonna have a good time.
Hosting is very stressful.
Stressful. I'll let you know. I gotta feed people. I gotta make sure people supplies are like there.
Yeah, water and shit.
Yeah, water. People are like thirsty.
Just someone just texts Thinh like, Thinh, I'm in the bathroom, there's no toilet paper, help me.
You gotta make sure the whole party is functioning. You know, you gotta like, I gotta put out like all small fires that come up, you know, Thinh, like, where do you put the trash? Like, oh shit, it's like over there. Like, Thinh, the trash is full. I'm like, oh my fucking god, I gotta go the trash, you know. But like, I mean, I have a really good set of friends that like that will, you know, I don't want to discredit anyone, not discredit, but like I have a really good set of friends that they are willing to help out with hosting. If I need help with something, they're like, hey, is there anything I can do to help you? I'm like, yeah. Do you mind, man, the grill for voting for me? This other problem, you know?
Yo, can I call out someone? So Joe put your grill on fire last time? Yo, what happened with that? Yo, he was so, when someone brought it up, we were at Joe's birthday party, and someone told me that the grill was on fire. I could see like his eyes like welling up, like a tear. Like he almost lost like a part of his manhood or something. Like, what happened?
I don't know. The grill at my place. Oh, I don't know. It just, I mean, one of the fat pieces, drip of fat hit the fire and just kind of blew up in things or some shit.
Oh my god! Was it a serious situation? Or
no, it wasn't really that bad at all. It really wasn't that bad at all.
All right.
But you was probably taking it to heart though. You know? Like, it really was not that. It was not like you will see like a big flame come up.
You just close it and then
you just close it and that's
deprive it of oxygen.
Not that I could do a better job, but you know how it is in America.
Yeah, but I'm like grateful that you actually like was able to like, you know, grill for me that day. That way I can like, you know, set up everything else for the party. And like it was nice because I was giving everyone roles. I was like, all right, you guys, 4 of you guys put the gazebo up, and then they would work as a team to put the gazebo up. And like, all right, cool. And then you guys put that tables out over there. I need chairs over here, guys. And then like, you know, it was actually really cool.
Okay,
I think hosting is stressful, but at the end of it, it's like it's mostly a celebration of you and your success. So I don't think it's that big of a deal if things don't go like super smooth. It's just like as long as we're all here together celebrating.
And plus, like 10th is the best party.
Yeah, sure, for real.
It's always the funnest shit.
I don't understand how, but it's
like, always.
I'm just glad you guys are able to come and have fun. You know,
no, it's
like that's the only thing I really want for everyone to have. Just come, have fun, eat.
So what's the like hangout situation? There's not a lot of furniture yet. So what's gonna happen?
So I've been labeling this party as BYOC, bring your own. Because otherwise, if you don't bring your own chair, you're welcome to sit on the floor. You're welcome to sit on some carpet, some hardwood floor. But yeah. I mean, as long as you're having a good time, I don't really care.
I could bring some like stools or some shit. My mom has like a bunch of like
anything, dude.
Asian
anything
stools, you know. Like, I have a lot of them.
Bring a chair, dude. Any additional chairs?
I'll scoop some.
Thank you.
You show up with the couch.
My house is unfurnished at this point, but like any kind of thing that you can provide, it helps.
That shit's still gonna be fun as hell.
Yo, we should bring that like inflatable couch.
Oh, for the pool?
No,
for the air couch.
Yeah, just like a few people can hang out on that.
True. And it's so easy to put away too.
Are you talking about like those the air couches, the ones that we take to the festival?
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. That one that Tom came and clutched one time. That shit was bomb.
Right?
I should order one of them. I wonder if they're expensive.
Dude, it's gonna be fun as fuck. It's gonna be fun as hell.
I can't wait. I gotta.
Nobody's gonna be sitting. We're gonna be standing up, playing, drinking games anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about karaoke? You gonna have that karaoke machine set up? You know that's a.
I would like to, dude.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
If it is,
if I can get it set up today or Thursday would be the day to bring shit over. Depends. I don't have a TV for it to. Oh, actually, I do have one TV.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility.
Okay.
But don't expect it though.
Okay. All right. Is Tien coming though?
Yeah, I invite Tien.
That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun as hell.
This party is something I'm looking forward to. I'm just so sad I wasn't able to throw one last year.
Okay.
Because you know the whole COVID thing. Yeah. But today, knowing that mostly or hopefully everyone is vaccinated now.
Oh yep.
Yeah. So like. We have actually, bring this shit back, I'd probably look at annual thing.
Yeah,
like annual Thin's birthday party, annual thing,
It's the biggest party of the year, every year. Wait, so you guys are vaccinated and shit now?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Moderna, I got Moderna.
Moderna.
But I'm happy. I don't have to worry about shit.
You feel like an extra layer of protection.
Yeah, like, I don't have to worry about shit.
Plus 10 immunity, like, resistance.
I can go out, eat, and not worry about shit. Now, are you guys still wearing masks and shit at your work?
For work, yeah. I have to wear a mask inside.
Oh, yeah?
Because we still have patients that come in that's COVID. Like, rarely, but when we go into the rooms, we got to wear, like, masks and shit, too.
Yeah.
It's like, I still wear masks when I go in like, crowded places.
Okay.
Like, indoors crowded places. Outdoors, not so much anymore, but indoors for sure.
Like I work at the Cheesecake right now, and it's just like a clusterfuck of people. Like so many people. No one wears masks.
Really?
Yeah. No one wears it. Like, and it's like everyone's so crowded together. Everyone's like, like it's wild. But
damn,
I think things are coming back to normal now, and that's exciting.
Yeah, that's good.
That's exciting. Yeah.
We're getting like a sense of normalcy, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
How is it at Cheesecake Factory?
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
Tell me, what do you love about it?
Like I like people. You know.
Perfect.
Yeah, and dude, the hours are perfect for me.
Yeah.
Because we like to game till like fucking 5 a.m. and shit, right? And work doesn't start till like 4:45 for me.
Oh, that's good game.
So I like wake up at like 3. And I'm like, go game, breakfast, shit, and shower, and then do what I need to do, and then go to work. Whereas like when I had like my other job, like at the factory and shit, like, and it just didn't work for me because like I had to wake up at like 7 a.m. Oh my goodness, that was brutal for me because I'm not a morning person, so like that was tough for me.
Yeah.
But the Cheesecake's cool because I work like 5-6 hours. Usually I'm like capped out by 4 hours of work. Like I'm lazy as fuck. Like I don't like working.
Yeah, no one does it.
Yeah. So like 5-6 hours on a good game, and I can go home and just chill or whatever. So that's perfect for me. Like it's not like a nice. I don't know. It's not like I don't know. How can I say this? Prestigious career, you know. But like it makes me happy, yo. Like,
who needs a prestigious career to be happy?
Yeah, but it's like I kind of want to fit into society, you know. Like,
what the fuck? Who said you're not fit in society?
But you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean, like that degree, you know.
Like I understand where you're coming from, but you're an essential worker.
I am. I'm a hero. Yeah. Yo, speaking of Cheesecake Factory, guess who I saw the other day?
Who'd you see?
Dewey came in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and he was just like chilling around waiting for his to go. I was like, is that fucking Dewey? That's fucking Dewey. So I came up. I was like, yo, what's up, man? Nice to see you. You know. Yo, bro, what's up?
Bring it in.
Yeah, and guess who else I saw? Fucking Edwin.
Whoa.
Yo,
really?
I haven't seen him in forever.
Oh my god.
Have you guys seen Edwin?
No, dude.
Forever.
Yeah, only in pictures and like Instagram shit. Like, other than that, no.
So, who has he been? Like he hasn't hit anyone up, right?
Surprisingly,
yeah.
He said happy birthday to me yesterday.
Okay.
Nice. I was like, I was like, Tiffany, look at who says happy birthday to me.
Did you invite him though?
I did.
All right.
But he's not. He can't come. He's going to Chicago this weekend.
We the worst.
We the worst.
We the worst music.
He's going to Chicago with Courtney's family, which is I understand. From what I heard, he just passed his boards.
Nice.
Yeah.
For his pharmacy board, so he's he's set, dude.
Yeah, man.
He's got certified.
Yeah, I saw him. I was like, Edwin, what happened to you? Why don't you come chill? Like, I put him on the spot. But I'm like, hey, where have you been, man? Like, why don't you come chill with us and shit? What the fuck, dude? He's like, yeah, you're right. I should go out and see you guys more often. But it was nice to see him,
Yeah. I think he misses us. Like, deep down, he misses us.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think, I think he loves to hang out with Courtney, too. Like, Courtney's a priority for him. So, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, what? He hangs out with Courtney's circle of friends more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the scenario. I don't know. I can't speak for him.
Yeah.
That's just my judgment.
Theory.
My theory. My assumption.
I mean, I can't blame him because I just happen to be very lucky that Sabrina's circle of friends is my circle of friends.
Wait a minute.
Because if Sabrina's friends were like a different group of people, I feel like that's probably who I'd see mostly.
Yeah. Because then you want to be around your significant other and like get to know who their friends are, and then if you click really well with them, you're like, damn, probably new friends,
Right. But it kind of sucks though, because like, what's wrong with us?
My heart.
Yeah. But it's nice to see him, man. He was happy. He told me about him passing the boards and all that stuff. Yeah.
Shit. You know the one thing I love about you, Hiep?
What's up?
I don't know how you do it, but you do it to the extreme, and it's great.
I'm scared, man.
You make up these fucking phrases and words, and you put it into the fucking ether, and it catches on.
I was like, I'm just gonna say it with full 100% confidence.
I don't know, like you made Oh Kuh.
Literally, like you invented this podcast.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I can't take full credit. It was Tom. Tom started with Oh Kuh. I mean, I was like, yo, that's kind of cool, Tom. And I just, I ran with it too. But Tom was the first one to be like Oh Kuh. I'll give it to Tom. But yeah, man, we just fucking, I don't know how it works. It's just like, we the fucking best. What do you want me to say?
Where'd you get we the best from, bro?
I think I got DJ Khaled, but like, I don't know. But we the fucking best. Like,
we the fucking best.
There's no other phrase you can really say. Like, yeah, we're great. Like, that's Tony the Tigers, bro. We the fucking best. Yeah.
You can like, I don't know.
But why is it we the best music specifically? Because that just like got into my ear, and for the whole so we saw you at K-Pop, right?
Yeah.
You said it maybe 2 or 3 times, but the whole next day it kept popping into my head for no reason. I was like, what the?
I don't know what it. I don't think it's like the words that really matter. It's just like, I don't know, like
it's like the
feel. It's like the feel. Yeah, the feel.
I was just like looking through my clothes, dude. And I found the shirt that I was looking for, and I was like, "We the best music."
We the best.
And I was like, music, dude.
Like,
we understand. We the best. You know? We're fucking eating barbecued fucking beef, short rib, like
oh my God.
eating hot. Like
we the best.
We the best, dude. Life is good. You know?
Oh, dude,
it's so good as hell.
It's so good. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. I think what you're saying is true. Like, it's the energy that you put into it.
That's true.
And it gives it meaning. And then it just like, it gets everyone going.
That's true, because nappy food is gibberish, right? It's straight up gibberish.
It is gibberish.
But you understand the meaning behind it. Even if you don't understand what the words are, you're like, oh, nappy food. You're like, oh, like nappy. It's just like immediately, it's like visceral, like immediately understood. And then you can just, it's so easy to spread to the next person. I think that's how memes work. It's like simple,
that's so fucking
and
true.
short, and like people relate to it immediately just from the energy.
And I feel like that's like, I don't know, it's like I realize like communication has nothing to do with like vocabulary, you know, like like it's just like, I don't know, it's like connection between emotions and thoughts, and I don't know.
With like simple words.
For me, simple words. Like there was a part of my life where I was like, fuck, like I'm a dumbass. I need to learn some more words, because people like made fun of me for it. You know, like, yo, what the fuck are you saying? Oh, nappy food, huh? Oh, kuh, sleepy bird. Like, what are you saying? and that, I used to get butthurt about it. So I was like, you know what? I'll read a fucking book and then like learn some new words. But I was like, yo, this ain't me. You know, like,
dude.
Don't get me wrong. Like, it's good to have good vocabulary. And when people pull out big words, I'm like, oh shit, that's I'm impressed. But it's like, I don't know. I never needed it. So
who cares, dude? If anything, I'm reading your book now.
I'm
reading your book.
If anything, I pick up what you put down a lot like quicker and easier than any other like smart person like saying big words at me, because that's the point of communication, right? As long as I understand what you're saying,
exactly,
that's the goal. And I understand what you said, like, we the best music. I understood that immediately.
All right, but have you guys ever like gotten into a room with like smart ass people? And like, have you ever, like, for me, like, there's times where I was like, yo, I feel fucking dumb. I don't know what they're saying.
All the time, dude.
I'm like, what are you guys saying?
At work all the time. I'm like, damn, this doctor's talking to me. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm talking to a doctor, dude. He's like telling me what to do with this patient. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I have to slowly process everything. I was like, okay, good. All right. I'm like, fuck. All right, this is what I have to do then.
What language are you talking? Like, just tell me what you want me to do. You want me, you know, like, I don't.
But like simple words, like, dude, like you putting out 3-letter syllables, I'm like, dude, this makes so much sense.
It's understandable.
Yeah. I wish that one day that I can put a word into the ether and people catch on too. Like, I haven't done that yet.
But like, Thinh, you have your own ways of like, you know, like you command the room so well, bro. It's like, for example, like something I admire about you, right? You can walk into a room and just be friends with anybody. I'm like, shit. Like, you and Tom both have that power. Like, you and Tom can just go into a room and just like command the room and just like make everyone laugh and make everyone feel good. So like a lot of times I try to like have that, like, learn from you guys. Like, what the fuck? Like, how, like, for example, Tom, just be anyone's friend. All right, Tom could just be, and he can make anyone feel at ease. Like, just cause like disarm anyone. I'm like, oh fuck, like, I agree. Learn how to do that shit.
Tom is very good at that. Like, I noticed it especially when I was on drugs. Like, I'm like, I'm freaking out, and then Tom would just stand here and like say some funny shit, and I'm like, wow, that like really chilled me out. Because I'm like on drugs, and then Tom would say some funny shit. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
Dude, if anything, I admire that about you, dude, because I saw that quality in you.
Dude, that's crazy. How we perceive each other.
Like, I remember when I first met you, you had like the greatest, like, I thought you were very charismatic. You knew how to put a story and made it seem funny.
Yeah.
And, like,
no way.
Yeah, dude. Every time you tell the story, I'm like, all right, I'm pitching for a fucking ride, dude. I'm ready for this shit.
No, that's how I feel about you, though. That's how I feel about you, because, like, I don't know. I feel like my storytelling sucks, because I'm like, all right, where do I put the fucking climax? Where do I end it?
No, dude. I learned off of you.
Yeah, I think you have very good comedic timing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You land the punchline right at the right spot.
Oh, yeah? All right.
I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
All right, sure. All right, I'll take the compliment. All right, thank you. All right.
Haven't we talked about Hiep on the podcast before?
We have. We talked about you before.
Yeah, which episode?
I forget, but I remember saying, like, we were just like going off. We're like, man, Hiep's fucking great. Like, I want to suck his dick.
Wait, what?
Dude, we're putting you on the fucking pedestal.
Are you still down for that? Or? Nah, I'm joking.
I forget which episode, but I remember.
Yeah, we were definitely like talking about you, admiring you. How like you know I remember he was talking about when he first met you. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like when you first met, you like, damn, like I like the way like Hiep like talks. I really want to like be able to and like learn that kind of skill. Yeah. Embrace that charisma.
I was, and I'm still very introverted. Like, but when I first came to Temple, I was like not talking to anyone. I would sit at the table and be like awkward as hell. Like, I don't know what am I doing here. And then you would walk into the room, and then just like funny and like full of energy, and like people were talking to you, and like everyone's getting excited to see you. So I was like, damn, that inspired me. I was like, I want to be like that. And then for the next like couple of years of my life, I strive to be more like you.
Yeah, but don't, dude, don't. No, because here's the thing though, like it's great to have like those powers and stuff, and like there's times where I'm like introverted, right? Like the one day I went to work and usually I'm like like full of energy in your fucking face and shit, right? But like the days where I'm like introverted, people are like, yo, what's wrong? Like what's wrong with you? Like I don't like this version of you. I'm like, ouch, like this is like the other half of me. Like what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm sure like, you get that too though.
It's kind of like they put an expectation on you.
It's like are you okay? And like yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not in that. I'm not full of energy
if you're not living up to the expectations, and then it's kind of like shit, you know. You just gotta communicate that shit, yo. Like, yo, man, like I'm not feeling it today, yo. You know,
leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me the fuck alone, yo.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, it just inspired me to be less holed up. You know, I was so closed off and like, all right, I'm just gonna chill out here by myself. You helped me like open up a little bit, and I feel like that changed me. You know, I'm like a better person for it, I think.
Yo, bro, I have to tell you something. I think there was one time it was Thin's birthday, and you just got that tattoo of the fucking the feather, right? And I was like, yo, what does that feather mean? And you were saying like you kind of just let like life take you where to go, you know? And at the time, and I'm willing to admit, I was like, that's so fucking stupid, bro. I was like, you have to kind of control every aspect of your life. Like at that time, I was like, you have to try to control every aspect of your life. Like if you want to be physically fit, go to the gym. If you want to do this, you got to do everything you want to do in life. You can't just let life take you to places and shit, right? And then like throughout the years, I keep on thinking about that tattoo, and I was like, my mindset at that point was so wrong, because like we have little control over. Like we have no control over anything in life, and you kind of just have to learn how to ride the waves, and you kind of just kind of have to go with the wind. And like I don't know, I just always thought of that, because at the time I was like, what kind of mindset is that? You know, you have to you have to do everything you want in life and just try to control every aspect of your life. And then now that I'm starting to realize like you have no control over life, and you kind of just have to go with the flow and just like be that feather and just like take everything gracefully. You know, I don't know.
No,
but it was an insight that I got from you that I never told you about. But it was like. It was mind changing, because once like there's 2 occasions in my life where I tried to control the situation, and it fucking freaked me out. Like my cousin, he took me in his car, and he had like a Mercedes, strong as shit, and we were going around the canyons, and I was like, today's the day where I'm gonna die, because he was like taking crazy turns, we're almost like falling off cliffs and shit, and I was like, we're gonna fucking die. And at that aspect, I tried to control that aspect, like, dude, slow the fuck down, yo, what the fuck, yo, get me out of here, just pick me up when you're fucking done. And then I thought of that thing, that tattoo, like, just let it happen, bro. And when I let it go, I was really enjoying the ride. I was like, oh shit, whoa, wee. And then the other occasion was when I went on roller coasters. I tried to like control myself and like control like I don't know. When I let go and just kind of let life take over, it just kind of like, that's when I like, oh shit,
damn,
Alan was right this whole fucking time. Yeah, I don't know if that story made sense, but
no, that made perfect sense.
I'm glad you got some wisdom from that.
Yeah, that's when I was like, oh shit, like this dude is fucking smart as shit, like, you know. And I don't know, how old were you at the time when you got that tattoo?
So I don't remember. 24?
Yeah, like you learned that at 24, you know? Like, I learned that at like 28, 29, you know? So it was like,
later.
yo, it's crazy. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Because, like, I feel like when you're really trying to get a grip on everything in life, sometimes you're also, you don't know you're aware of it, but you're resisting something that you're that's trying to, like, you know, take you on a path. When you're resisting something, you're going to have a bad time, pretty much, you know? Like sometimes you just have to let things. That's the same thing with drugs, dude. You try to fight the drugs,
you're fucked.
You're down for a bad time, dude. Like when you're doing drugs, you gotta let it take over, and like that's how you enjoy shit, you know. Like I totally get what you're talking about, dude. Yeah.
Well, you kind of just let go, just like let go of everything, you know. Speaking of drugs, acid. You can't control that thing. That thing's a beast. There's no controlling psychedelics, man.
Yeah. Acid's a whole different beast for sure.
Yo, for sure. And I can see how people get bad trips, like trying to control it or like trying to like be normal when you're on. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, for sure. I think that one time, the first time when we took it together, that was wild.
Wait, was that your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time. When it was me, you, and Tom, that was just a crazy ass time, dude.
The best time, yo. Best time.
I think at that time I was like trying to control it, and resisting. I was like heading towards like a downward spiral. But then, you guys like talked me out of it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm out. I'm free. You know, I have a breath of fresh air. Like I feel so much lighter. Like I feel like the whole world was on my shoulder and it was like ticking off. Like I feel like a feather.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's life, man. You just kind of just let go. But that shit was funny. We were in line. Remember that? We were in line and we were both like, but we understood each other. I don't know what we were saying.
So the story as it happened was we dropped the acid. We like Tom decided we should get some food because we're probably gonna be like we won't have any appetite after this. So we went to H Mart, we ordered some food, and then we could feel ourselves getting like like slowly like getting loose, and we're feeling a little something like, okay. And as soon as Hiep starts giggling, I start giggling, Tom starts giggling, and we start like fucking cracking up.
Out of control.
While we're cracking up, we're trying to communicate with each other, saying the same words. But the word, like what we're trying to say, is not coming out of our mouth. It's just coming out as like caveman gibberish, like but like when we would try to say things, we would understand what we were trying to say, even if we're not out to the outside world. No one understood what the fuck we're saying. But in our own little bubble, we all understood each other.
It was wild. It was fucking wild. I was like, dude, communication is so much bigger than words, you know? Because it's so.
That's true.
We're fucking talking about Haichu here, but we're like, that was wild.
Like, oh shit. And then by the time the food came out, we all ate one bite. We were like, we're done with this food, dude. Like, we're full.
Yo, Tom's a good babysitter, but terrible planner. Terrible planner. We always end up in the weird situations. They make for great stories, though. They make for great stories. So, Alan, have you ever tried
acid?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your first experience like?
The first time I ever did it was at Moonrise, and then that was the day so you remember how I took the acid and I was like, man, I don't feel it. I went over to Tom and you, and I was like, man, guys, I don't feel anything. You're like, oh, I got you. You guys, you want a Molly? I was like, sure. Boom.
Oh no.
And then and it was so funny because you guys were just like so ready, so like. Like, hey, bro. You need something? Oh, you don't feel anything? Here.
I don't have vitamins? Here you go. Wait, so you took acid and...
Yeah.
What did that feel like? I've never candy flipped. What is that?
It was pretty intense.
Yeah. It's intense, but it's nice.
What is it? What does it feel like? Because like...
It's hard to tell. Like, I feel like when you're a little bit on the come down, the acid, the Molly will bring you right back up, and it kind of amplifies the effects of it too. So you're kind of like... You know how like acid, you kind of take the good and the scary stuff. Like I think like the Molly just kind of amplifies the good stuff more.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
So you're just like so what feelings are you feeling like?
I don't know, like the love in the world, and as long and with colors too.
Yeah, you're just like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Like, just pure joy. Like holy shit. But what about the scary shit? Like, you know, like
it's like gone. It's gone. At least I don't notice it. But it's based. I think for acid is really based on the person.
Right, for sure.
Like your own perception, you know? Like for me, I don't know. For me, I don't get the bad scary stuff anymore after the first time. Like ever since then, I've never had a bad trip, or I've never gone towards a bad trip. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I've never had. Well, besides that cabin time.
What happened in cabin time?
I don't know. I was just feeling like super dark.
Oh fuck!
But I was able to get myself out of it. You know, just like But then every time after that, I've never had any.
Yeah, I want to know about this dark shit. What does that feel like? Like what happened? Like
you just go down like. You just think the wrong thing and then you just go down that path, really, like that rabbit hole. You're like, it's just like a quick thought, like, oh, am I annoying them? And then boom, you get trapped. You're like, you go down this path, like, oh, now they hate me. And then there's like, then the world starts closing in. It's all dark and shit. You're like, uh-oh.
Like a major anxiety attack.
Yeah, like you're going down a rabbit hole.
Exactly.
Dude. It was sort of spiraling in that direction. I think remember that one time me and you, Tom, Tony, we did it. We were back at your house and I was talking to your mom and it was still hitting me. I was talking to your mom and she was like, oh yeah, COVID, like once I get the vaccination, like I can't wait to go to Vietnam and they travel a little more. And then, I was like, cool. I was like, yeah, make sure you guys use the hand sanitizer, clean your hands and everything. I was like, I started thinking in my head, I wonder if she thinks I'm dirty trekking in like mud and shit. And that started spiraling from there. I was like, oh no, she probably thinks I'm dirty. I'm coming in like I'm probably bringing COVID in or some shit. I'm like, oh no. I was like spiraling a little bit. I was like, shit. Like I gotta get myself out of this mindset, you know. But you can get lost in the sauce for like
quickly. That's wild.
One bad thought can get you pretty far.
So I felt that way with like ecstasy before.
Ecstasy?
Or Molly, whatever that we take at Motorhouse. I think it was like the Blue Punisher, and I felt that way towards you. I think like one point I was like chilling in my own world, like hey, and then like not you, but like you looked at me wrong or something. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, huh? Like I got offended. Like it was obviously the drugs, but I was like. Yo, what the fuck? Like, oh, we got beef or something? I don't know. It was fucked up. But it has nothing to do with you. It was just like, you know how the fucking your brain is like one bad thought can just spiral out of control. Yeah.
I think that's a really good way to put it. It's like the worst anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, like, oh, am I annoying them? Oh, like I remember that time. Like it just spirals out of control, and you just think of all these negative thoughts, and just. Damn.
It's like you're walking like. On a cliff edge and then just like slip and you just fall.
Yo, so how'd you get out of it though?
I think I've talked about this on a previous podcast before. I this changed my thinking. I think I was just very, very self-aware of it. Like, okay, this is where I'm heading right now. I'm falling down this canyon. All right, I just got to reach my hand out and like grab onto something, you know?
Damn, yo. Thoughts are crazy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like crazy radio waves that just keep on shooting, you know? Like,
and like, you can determine whether or not you have a good or bad time.
That's it. So like for my brain, right? Like my thoughts are constant. Like it's just like a bunch of shit. Like just keep on. Like how do your thoughts work? How do your brains work? Like is it like I don't know. For me, it's just like constant thoughts of like everything, good and bad, and like just like.
Same. I think. Wait, on drugs or just normally?
Normally.
I think mine are the same way as you. Like I'm constantly thinking about things. Even in the middle of a conversation, someone's like talking to me, they'll like say like barbecue. I'm like, oh yeah, I had barbecue last weekend, and I started thinking about like, oh my god, I have barbecue this weekend. I started thinking like I zone out of the conversation and start thinking about other shit. I'll have like flashbacks of my own like stories in my head while they're talking to me, and then when I come to and like, so that's what I did last weekend. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck did you say? I totally missed the whole conversation because I had this whole flashback in my head.
Do you have like a internal voice that just like keeps you just hear like constant talking?
Yeah, constant talking, and I've learned like throughout the years like that voice is not me. Even though it sounds like me, acts like me, pretends to be me, it's like not me. I don't know. That's how I don't know. I try to like distance myself from my own thoughts because I like. And I just pick and choose which ones I like. Like for example, like let's like for example, let's say I have a thought, Tin's my friend. I'm like, yeah, Tin's my friend, you know. But whereas like 5 years ago, if I had a thought like, oh my god, Tin's drifting away from me, like he doesn't like me anymore, I would like stick to that thought. I'm like, and just think of like every negative moment we've ever had, and I'm like, yeah, that thought is right. Now I'm like, if I get that thought, I'm like, it's just a thought, you know, like, dude. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. Like those thoughts will come in my head too. Like even negative thoughts. Yeah. I'm like, dude, why am I thinking this way? Like I gotta stop. I think recently I started thinking that too. Like, oh shit, does Hiep like not like hang out with me anymore? Like, am I like a nuisance to him or some shit? I don't know. It's like, nah, dude. Like, fucking Hiep loves me. I love Hiep. Like, fucking bros, man. What the hell? Like, you just have to like know deep down. I know that everyone like means well for each other.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like there's no like ill will. I have to keep reminding myself of that.
Yeah.
Like, even I have those thoughts too. You know.
Yeah.
Like, but we're all coming from the same place. You know, we all love. You know. We all want to see each other elevate each other in life.
We all have good intentions.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want any of my friends to be, in a bad place or anything. You know.
What about you? What are your thoughts like? What like positive and negative? Like,
I still have those like even when I'm not on drugs, I still have that like slippery slope where one bad thought can lead me down like
for sure.
I'm like sliding down a hill.
right.
But I've gotten a lot better over the years of just like managing those. Like, okay, that's just like I notice it and I'm like, okay, I know that's just my anxiety like trying to get the best of me. I'm just gonna ignore it or switch the thought a little bit. Just tweak the thought a little. I don't have to get rid of it completely because I feel like that's impossible for me. But even just changing it a little bit, like, oh, I'm not like bothering them. They invited me here. Why would I be a bother to them if they invited me? You know what I mean? Like, so then it's like just a tiny little shift, and you're like, okay, I feel better. But it's like I'm like constantly doing that, like all the time.
right. Like ruminating on negative shit, right? Like, same thing. I'm like, yo, Thinh hates me, but I am going to his birthday party this weekend. So, exactly. Stupid shit like that. The brain is like, it's old. It needs a fucking update, you know? It needs an update for sure.
That's why I think like hanging out with people often kind of like let you like relieve those thoughts.
That's true because I don't feel that way with Sabrina.
Yeah, exactly. When you hang out with people more, those negative thoughts kind of go away because you just kind of remember the good memories at that point. You kind of update yourself. You update your memories with like happy moments.
What about emotions though? How do you guys feel about like, because we don't pick your emotions, I don't think. Well, for me, I don't.
Sure. For emotions, I tend to realize I can sense how I'm feeling. Yeah. I know how I feel in the moment. There's two different ways. You can sense your emotion. You can know what you're feeling in the moment, and there's your second emotion. The second thing is that how you act on those emotions. Yeah. Like if you feel yourself, you know yourself that you're mad. Yeah. Like if in the game, you know that I'm like I play games like Valorant. I'm 0 and like 15. I'm like fuck. I'm tilted as shit. Yeah. Right. But I can catch myself being tilted, but I won't like lash out my own teammates. Like guys, I'm tilted as shit. Yeah. But we gotta win this game. Like we gotta treat, like I'm not gonna yell at them because I suck. I'm gonna like work on myself and tell them that I'm tilted, but I'm gonna do my best as a teammate. Same thing with like my relationship with Tiffany. Like Tiffany, I feel angry. I feel upset right now, but I'm not gonna yell at her. I'm just gonna let her know. Then then she'll know what to do appropriately, or she'll just so that she knows. It's just about how being self-aware is a really key important thing.
It's hard sometimes though. Sometimes you just like are snappy that day. You just snap at someone. You're like, ah, damn it, like sorry, like that. It just came out like I don't know what's going on today. I'm just very like.
There are those days when you're just like I had done that to Tiffany too, or. Instantly before I even catch myself being angry, I'm always acting on it immediately.
For sure, that's a big thing.
And there, like after the day ends, I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I was an asshole to Tiffany today." I'll call my turn like Tiffany. I'm so sorry. I did all this today. I was really
Usually, I'm very self-aware after the fact. Like, I'll be like an asshole. Like, I gotta go. Like, talk to them about it. Like, hey, I'm sorry. Like, I was just having there was like a bunch of things piling on.
So I guess the end goal is like. To be like when you're in the moment to be aware of the emotion and be like, all right, I know what the fuck's going on here, I feel it, I better not the emotional awareness is crazy. Is even like like just awareness in general. Like I think the first time I became aware was like 23. When I was 23, everything before then I felt like everything was on autopilot, emotions, thoughts, everything. Like I would just identify every thought I've ever had, act out on every emotion I've ever had. But 23 was like when I was like, oh, what the fuck, no, I can't do that. Like, oh, what the hell? Like, just became aware of my thoughts and my emotions. What about you guys, yo?
Yeah, I think it happened for me earlier. I think I don't know. It's hard to tell when, but it just started to click to me.
Yeah, I've always been very dramatic and very emotional, like my whole life.
No, but I feel like you've always been like, I don't know, in control of your thoughts. Like you've been like very like, I don't know, everything, even like when you speak, like everything's like well thought out and like well spoken, and like ever since like even when I first met you, you know what I mean?
I guess that's true, because because I think so much. I'm always thinking about what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Alan's very articulate.
That's the word I'm looking for.
He's very articulate in the way he says things, and when he like really wants to explain something, he's very thorough. And you'll understand it. There's no way you can understand it. Even like it's kind of, he has a good explain like I'm 5 explanation, you know. Like, so think about it like this. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, oh, now it makes sense. He'll put it in a better perspective or better point of view for you.
And
I feel like
I feel like
Thinh besides Sabrina is the person who's gotten the most of it, I think. Like, because of this podcast, I've had to, explain a lot of things to Thinh. And Thinh, I think Thinh understands the way I'm like.
Sure.
No, that's definitely a skill.
Like I need. Sometimes when someone explains something to me, I need like a 5-year-old version of it, because I'm not explaining this. I'm not understanding this as an adult.
But that just goes back to what we said before. Like in communication, you kind of have to explain it in like the easiest way. You know, like the more you make it complicated, I'm like,
You know how people are like, they're giving a lot of shit about like how language is changing and how like kids are like not speaking proper English anymore. And I was like, who cares? If they understand each other, they succeeded, you know?
Exactly. They did better than what the older people are doing right now, where the older people like right now are just like getting angry at each other because they don't understand each other.
We just need to kill off all the old people. No, I'm serious. And just have this new generation.
Young people can send a whole string of emojis, no words, and the other person will understand exactly what the fuck they're talking about.
Exactly. I think we're, as a like, I don't know, a society, we're kind of like going towards like less is more, you know? Like,
for sure.
Yeah, right? Like less is more.
Less is more for sure, dude.
Yeah, so back to what I was saying. So we got to kill off all the old people. Kill the Republicans, kill the Democrats, and just start clean. Start clean. Like, okay, you don't want that. Like, okay, do what you need to do with your body. I'll do what I need to do with my body. And then, you know, like, I don't know. Why are we fighting? Why is America fighting, yo? I don't know.
Going back to the emotion things, you know how people always like call you out? Like, it's like, damn, dude, you're mad. Before, I was like, fuck, that would get me more mad. Like, I think now, like,
yeah, you're right.
I am mad.
You're fucking right.
You're fucking right, dude. I am mad. What the fuck? I gotta chill the fuck out.
Let
me take a 5-minute break real quick.
Yeah, you're right about that though. You're right about it. Before I'd be like, what the fuck? No, I'm not fucking mad. Don't tell me who I am. I am who I, you know, like, but now I'm like, oh yeah.
You get defensive immediately, but like, you know, being self-aware is nice. It's fucking, it's been easy for me. I would say.
Getting defensive is a tough one too, because I know I get defensive a lot too. Like,
about what specifically?
Like I had dinner with my friend last week, and she has like this really great paying job. We used to work at the same company, quality assurance, dental floss, and we'd do like we would do like the testing and stuff for that. And I was the worst one. I only got the job because I was like cool with the boss, you know. And I was like, you know that company slacker that doesn't do shit but somehow still has a job. Yeah, the company slacker that never does anything, that just fucks around and trolls, but still has his job somehow.
That was you?
That was me.
Okay.
So I sat down with my friend, and she has like this really great paying job now, and I'm like at the cheesecake. I'm like, oh fuck me, you know, like I kind of want like a better career for myself. So I asked him like, yo, can you get me in? And she's like, no. I was like, why? And this is like a good friend of mine, and she's like, Hiep, because like you suck at working. I'm like, and I got defensive immediately. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, like, blah, 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 blah. I was defending myself. None of the stuff made sense, but I was like, and like, I don't know, like, then I realized, like, she's kind of right. I wouldn't hire me either.
It's tough because, especially coming from like a friend,
a good friend,
you know, they're not trying to be mean. They're just like, they're just saying like facts.
Yeah, it's true. Like, she was right. I was slacking. Like, I slept at work, you know, like, so I was like, okay, she is right. So yeah, I'm trying not to become defensive at anything, you know.
What are some things about yourself that you recognize besides what we talked about already? Like, have you made improvements on?
Oh yeah, like not trying to have ulterior motives, for sure. Like, that's one big one. Like, you guys watch Naruto, right? Like Orochimaru.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I felt like there was that was like a part of me. For example, like, I'm just gonna say how it is, but like sometimes like with women, not all the time, but sometimes like if they're hot, I'm like, yeah, I kind of just want to fuck you. So then I would just say all the right things and do all the right things, not because I was like genuinely trying to like be nice or whatever. I would just do it just to fuck them. Right. So now I'm like, if I notice that about myself, like, oh, she's hot, I better like buy her a gift so I can like manipulate her to like get her to like me. Then I'll do it. But now I'm like, okay, Hiep, I see what you're doing here. You just want to smash her, bro. No, just take a step fucking back and like just stay away from shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, so I notice myself, like I notice like those negative thoughts about, or negative things about myself, and I'm like, you know, I try to fix them. Like,
nice.
Just try to be kind, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Just trying to be like more kind and more loving. And try to be like the most loving possible. So like, for example, if there's a hot girl and I'm like, okay, I want to smash, and I know that's just a part of biology. That's just lust, you know? And now I'm thinking like, Hiep, do you like, how can I word this? Like, the most loving and kindest thing I could do right now is not even talk to her. Because if I do talk to her, and that's just like not just that, but like that's just an example of like, I guess that's what I've been working on.
Wow.
Just trying to treat people with love and kindness.
Damn, dude.
And sometimes that means
like
not
being more self-aware and trying to view people as like people and not just things to fuck.
Yeah, not even just like even the fucking part. Like there's times in my life where I've used people for things. Like you know, like used people to get into clubs or used people to like, I don't know, get whatever I want in life, jobs or whatever. And then after I get the job or get into the club, I'm like, you don't exist to me anymore. Deuces, I got what I wanted. And that was like something that was like really fucked up about me. And I was like, yo, I need to like fix this. Like I actually just need to like learn how to love people and like not expect anything in return. So like nowadays I try to do nice things and just leave it at that and not try to expect anything in return.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a tough one too.
That's growth.
Yeah, that was a tough one for me to say on, not really tough for me to say in podcast, but I'm proud of it, you know? Like I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, I was really proud of like, yeah, just proud of that for me. That was big for me, you know what I mean?
Bro, not happy for you, man.
Yo, that was that was a hard one for me to like notice a negative trait about myself. Notice that I was hurting someone or hurting people or using people or abusing people. You seen a lot of like, I don't know, the way I treated my ex-girlfriends and shit. Just like very like, you've seen it.
I've seen it.
You've seen it. There was one time where, you know, the first girlfriend we had, we went to college. I remember this one time, I'm not gonna say her name, but you were in my car and she was in my car and I was just like bitching at her. And at that moment I felt like self-righteous. I was like, yeah, that'll teach her. Like, yeah. Now I'm like, dude, that's fucked up. You know, like it took a lot of reflection to like, I don't know. So that's a big win for me. What about you guys though?
Damn, dude.
Yo, that was a big win for me to like treat people with kindness and love and see them as people, like you said.
Yeah. For me, the biggest quality that I've been trying to work on, I'm catching myself not caring as much about people's like situations in like life and like, you know, like I said before, I'm like drifting away from socializing, how to carry on a conversation. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm catching myself not caring as much, but like I feel like
you were saying, you're talking to someone and then the whole time you're in your own thoughts thinking of your own stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'm like trying, I know that it's happening, but I don't know what to do to improve on that. Okay. You know, I'm catching myself not caring as much in the part of the conversation, and it's really affecting. Sometimes it's happened to Tiffany too. Tiffany's like, he's like in the middle of talking to me. I'm like in my own thoughts. And like, did you hear what I said? I'm like, what? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? And she's like, she won't tell me again. Like, I'm not telling you again. I'm like, fuck, dude, I fucked up. Like, I need to stop this shit.
Like active listening and like trying to give a shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's something I'm trying to work on right now, but I don't know, it's still in development.
Yeah, that's just tough, man. I got my own, like, you know, like we got our own problems. I kind of don't want to listen to yours, you know, like. Yeah. But as a good friend, that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Listen, yeah. What's up with you, Alan? What's up with you, man?
I think the thing that I've been working on is trying to admit when I'm wrong. Oh, I think that's hard.
That is a tough one.
I think I'm having trouble with that recently. Like, yeah, that's a tough. I'll get into minor arguments with Sabrina, and I know I'm wrong, but then I'll like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, I can't, I gotta like double down. I gotta, let me, I gotta keep going. But I know I'm like, dude, you're wrong, but just keep going. Just it's okay. Just fight it. Yeah. But then I've been trying to be like, yeah, sorry, you're right. I'm stupid.
So what is it that like, I don't know, makes you want, like, do you want to prove that you're like, what?
I don't know. I think it's like I think it might be, trying to prove that I'm like smart or something. I don't know. It's just like a reflex. I'm like, oh, I'm not wrong. Like, you're wrong. You're dumb. You know.
Yeah. Like you're like trying to be right almost. Like all. Yeah. Just like.
I'm like the total opposite. Yeah. I'm like, I take criticism to like the max. So if you tell me like 10 you're overreacting, you're right. Yeah. Like I am overreacting shit. What did I do wrong? You know, like I like take that to the next level to the point where sometimes I won't even know. Like I wonder if I'm actually being right and they're the actual one being wrong, but I just accept fault by default.
Oh yeah, you just like you just cave in.
I just cave in. You know,
that could be. Yeah,
I feel like in a way it's like people pleasing.
Yeah. Okay, that's a tough one too. People pleasing.
That might be true though, because I feel like that is a tendency of yours specifically. You just like want to be a people pleaser.
Yeah.
You want to make everyone happy.
Yeah. But even we were just talking about it earlier today. You were talking about how you're anxious about, you know, making this party work for everyone. You're a people pleaser. So you could be right, Thinh.
I am a fucking people pleaser, dude.
It is what it is. At least you know, right? At least you know, and you're like, all right, And it's I don't know that people pleasing and boundaries go hand in hand. It's like hard to say no to people sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like. So this was a good therapy session, guys.
This is what podcast is all about, dude. I love doing this
shit.
Say
whatever. Say whatever. Yeah.
Like, right now, how do you compare yourself in the beginning of the before the podcast, before you started to where you are now? Like, do you feel that nervousness still?
Not really.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, it was so, like when I got here, I was like, okay, like I feel good, but like it was like the day before, I was like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? Like, what am I gonna like? And I started thinking about topics I wanted to talk about, and I was like, no, Hiep, you just gotta just wing it.
You know what Sabrina said? She's like, you know, like I just want to know how Hiep's feeling. You know, not what he's doing, but like not what he's doing in life, but how he's feeling in life.
Today was a really good podcast.
Yo, this was sick, yo.
You made it. This was a really good episode.
Yo, this was cool, man.
I think you are a person of interest in a lot of people's minds.
You think so?
Yeah, of course, dude. I think people will love. People are waiting for an episode for Hiep.
Yo, God, there's nothing going on. There's nothing. I play fucking games for like 8 hours a day. Fucking eat Cheesecake Factory food. There's nothing going on. I'm chilling though. Happy though.
I'm like, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
But this was nice though. Thanks for inviting me, because it's like this is like not the mundane shit I'm used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is like a curveball.
We've been aiming to get Hiep on this show for a while.
Wow, dude.
And I was like, yeah. But it was just like,
when you told me that, you're like, yo, I'm so excited to be on. I really want to be on. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Like, I really like, just trying to like
hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
Put the cat in the bag, baby. You know what I'm saying?
It took a while though, because I was like, I don't know what to fucking talk about, yo. Like,
man, don't worry. Sometimes topics don't like hurt us more than it actually helps us. To be honest.
Honestly, yeah. It feels too forced when we try to do that.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys ever air the episode where you guys were like trying to like listen to what other people were saying and like talk about certain topics? And did you guys try that shit?
We tried. We couldn't even try because no one actually gave us anything to talk about. Well, actually, one person so far, Dewey, has given us one topic to talk. He wants to come back on and talk about it too.
What was
it? It's like he recommended us to read his book that he's been reading.
Oh yeah,
it's kind of cool.
And so I think we might do that for the next.
I actually read it. I finished it.
What is it? What is it? What's the book about? What is it?
I guess you'll find out in the episode.
Oh, got it.
Stay tuned.
No, but for real though. Wait, what is it? What's the book though? What is it?
We'll tell you off.
I gotcha. All right, we're done. I'm sorry.
No, well, we still have a last segment.
Oh yeah, what's the last?
So at the end of every episode, we do a segment called "What's Up with You," where we could talk about what's been going on in your life, whether it be a TV show, a game that you're playing, or a hobby that you picked up, or any kind of book that you're reading.
I play Counter-Strike, same shit as always. But I had read like an interesting book. It's called like Okay, Whatever, I'm Fine, and it gives me like a perspective about like women and how they like see their own bodies. Like for example, like so it's like about a woman, like this 45-year-old woman who's been a virgin since she was like 30, and like she's on in the book she mentions that she's on the heavier side, and how like I don't know, women are always critiquing their own bodies. And it just like blows my mind, because I'm like, well, I don't give a shit. Like I got a little belly today. We the best. You know? Like that fucking Big Mac hit, you know. Yeah. But like she just gave me this perspective where like women are like, she like looks in the mirror and she like hates what she sees, and I'm like, damn, like I don't know what that feels like. So it was nice to see like her perspective, or a woman's perspective, or her perspective on life. So that was kind of cool.
Damn, dude.
It's about her overcoming personal problems, dating. Nice. Yeah.
Damn, that's actually really cool.
It's interesting. I was like, what the hell?
Because like our thoughts would never would appear to her or ever hear from us, you know.
Yeah.
And it's only her thoughts about her body that's only eating her up inside. So that's actually really kind of cool.
And it's like it tells us like how like the problems that women are dealing with. Like for us, I'm not sure if you guys have this issue, but like if you give me a screwdriver, I'm like, fuck, I'm not a man. Like, well, what's going on? Like, or climb a ladder, I'm like, I don't know how to fucking climb this ladder. Like, that's the shit that I think guys go through, like not being manly enough. And I think women do with like not being attractive enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a amount of, you know, you're putting on self-worth based on what you know or how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you guys though? What's up with you?
For me, oh man, this house, dude. This fucking house. So what's up with me? I've been so I finally moved into my house. I'm like 80% moved in. I've been just doing a lot of research. So since I bought this house, the previous owners left me this whole nice beautiful garden in the backyard. Now I've been fucking reading up every day how to take care of like a vegetable garden, what time to water it in the day, when to water it, and like pretty much, you know, what to do to maintain a house, dude. Learn when to take my trash out, days of the week.
What the fuck?
Recycling, you know, like what to look out for. And when you look at a house, like and like thinking of what changes I can make to the house to make it a suit to me and Tiffany's preferences or you know, needs.
Yeah, because this is your home now, you know, and you have to take care of it.
Exactly. So like it's basically an on and off switch for me. It turned from like a whole switch. So at my parents' house, I never had to think about so many things because you know, my parents would take care of the house. They, you know, they took the recycling and trash out. They did everything. You know, I didn't have to think about a lot of things. Now that I have my own place, I had to like, damn, I gotta worry about electricity bill. Like like a water bill, you know, I gotta like you know, see if my driveway, you know, if I'm being too loud for my neighbors or not, you know, I'm being more conscientious of a lot of things, taking care of my garden. I'm starting to think about like shit. The other day I was like, why is my fucking grass orange? All my fucking neighbors' grass is green, dude. Like, what if my grass is fucking dying? Why the fuck is my grass dying? This looks like embarrassing to me, shit, dude. I need to fucking look good in front of my neighbors. So like looking at like how to take care of lawn, like shit, like all this mundane shit I was never thinking of before. Now I'm thinking about, and like, I just bought a washer and dryer the other day, and I'm waiting for that shit to come in.
So how do you feel? Do you like it? Do you like this change?
It's actually, it feels very rewarding. As much as it might, like me complaining about it may seem like it feels very, very rewarding. You know?
It's satisfying when you like get it to where you want it to be.
Yeah.
You know, like when your grass turns green after doing all the research, you're gonna be like, hell yeah. This is like, I did this.
I did this. Yeah.
You're just gonna stand out there like, I did this.
Walk out of a fucking coffee mug in a robe. Look at my neighbors like, my shit right here, yo.
Dude, I'm gonna get you a custom coffee mug, bro. The grass is greener on my side. Wait a minute. Yo, wait. Do you see yourself like driving around and like judging other people's lawn, like, oh, that garden?
Sometimes, dude. I look at the house like, I don't like that house. I don't like that house either. That grass needs to be cut, dude. That shit is kind of ugly.
So you like judge a person based on their house? Like, oh, dude, that grass, that bush needs to be trimmed. Yeah,
your mindset, like my mindset, changes a whole differently. Like I'm thinking about other things I never thought about before. So it's nice. It's a homeowner. I'm a homeowner now. You know? So that's what's been up with me. I mean,
that's awesome.
What's up with you, Alan?
Actually, you know what? Bill's friend, he got rid of his old DJ deck, and I got it off of him.
What?
So, and I like the past couple of days I've just been like messing around with it, trying to like mix songs and like trying to DJ. It's actually a lot of fun. It's just really hard.
Shit.
I don't know how they do it on the fly like that, transitioning between songs, like, and they're like putting the drop like on the buildup of a different song, and then they put like the drop in. I'm like, that's so hard, like. And they do it like on the fly, you know.
So, what's a DJ deck? Like, explain that shit to me.
So it has 2 turntables, basically. Like in a like traditional DJ deck, it'd be 2 like records, 2 vinyl records. But this is digital, so it's just like 2 like turntables. And there's like a bunch of buttons. There's a bunch of like knobs and shit.
And levers.
There's a bunch of levers and knobs and stuff.
And buttons.
I was just spending the whole day like experimenting with all the knobs. Like, what does this one do? What does this one do?
Dude, Like I feel like once you put enough time and practice, you'll get to that level too, dude.
Yeah.
Like when just like compared to your first day, like oh my god, like how the fuck did they time this shit? You know?
Yeah.
You were like, you did your eye closed.
Bill was giving me teaching me some of the fundamentals, like the very very basics. Like you want to look for like BPM, like beats per minute. You want to match it up with the next song. You want to look at like the key of this song matches the key of this song. There's a lot to think about, but he's like, it just comes with practice, you know?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
So how long, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. No.
I was going to ask, like, how long have you had the DJ set? How often have you been practicing?
I only just got it like a couple days ago.
Okay.
Very fresh, very new.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
It's fun. I was thinking like, damn, like, once I get good at this, I'll just like DJ people's parties and stuff.
Yo, I can't wait, dude.
Like, not even... I don't want to do it like legit. I just want to do it at friends' houses, you know?
Yeah. Like, you don't want to have your own like public gig, just more so like as a recreational hobby.
Yeah. Like if you're like, we're just like house rolling or something, and then just like, all right, let me DJ for everyone.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude.
Or like someone's throwing a party, I'll just like DJ.
All right, now the real question is, what name you can put yourself?
What's your DJ? What's the DJ name, bro?
What's your DJ name?
I don't know.
DJ Master Dong.
Yeah. DJ Master Dong. DJ Sugar. DJ. I don't know. Yeah. DJ Dong. I like that one. Yeah. That's how they're gonna pronounce it at the clubs and shit, though. DJ like, Dong. Yeah, right.
Master Dong, bitch.
Master Dong.
It's got to be Alan. Like it's Alan Sugar, but like the letters are all weird. You know how like DJs always like change like the V instead of A is a V or some shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting, yo.
Oh my gosh.
So all right? So what vibes are gonna be going towards? You know, like because you know how like Porter Robinson has like that sad airy shit, and then Hardwell has like that. Like, what are you gonna?
I don't know because, like, I don't think I'm gonna be producing music. I feel like I'm just gonna be like mixing songs. You know,
like taking other people's music and then be able to like transition to another person's music.
Like do like remixes of shit and stuff.
Do you have a preference though of like what other people's music are?
Right now, I only have like 12 songs downloaded onto my computer that I was like messing around with, and they're all Millennium so far.
Okay.
Millennium. I love
the heart-wrenching shit. Yeah.
I think give it some time
because I like
he'll
Millennium
learn to master all the styles. You know,
I like Millennium though because it's like melodic, but also has like nice drops.
Yeah. Their drops are dirty. Their drops are dirty. Yeah. Are you going to hijinks?
I don't know.
Same.
Bro, I'm going 100%.
I know.
100, yo. I wish you guys would come too. Yeah. I would like you guys to come too. I hope you guys are coming too.
Maybe for old time's sake.
For sure, dude. Dude, it's a local festival. You don't have to get any Airbnb. It's true, right there.
Beach all there.
Like the opportunity, dude. Like we used to complain about going too far away, like Baltimore or like Chicago, wherever. You know?
That's true. You really have no excuse. It's literally right here.
Yeah, and a festival at home on our grounds. Like.
Dang.
You know me though, Thinh. I'm just gonna be like, nah. A week of, I'm like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
I want to ask you that. So, what's it about, like you scheduling and like being a spontaneous kind of thing?
Yeah, dude, I have no planning skills at all.
Like I know, I realized that when I try to ask you, hey, you want to like do this day like a month ahead of time or something? You're like, I don't know if I'm gonna be free that day. I don't know yet.
But then you show up.
I don't know how y'all do it. Like, I really don't know how you guys plan your like life out. Because me, I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I feel like doing this, and I do that. So like, planning is just like, and I'm a notorious flaker. So like, I learn not to like agree to shit until I know I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I just don't know how you guys do it. Like,
I just have my I have priorities. You know, like okay, if I get asked to a bunch of different things, I'll just pick like. I actually like hanging out with this person a little bit more than this person. I'm just gonna go to this.
Right, I'm like, oh,
yeah. I prioritize like, all right, I value this friendship more than like I don't know these people that well. They invited me out just because. But like these persons, Thinh called me. Like I'm gonna go to Thin's thing.
Right. Yeah, I'll probably go. Like most likely, you know.
Depending for me, what it is, like hijinks, like. I want to go to that, you know. I want to make time for that. Yeah. Like I already know, like I know that Thinh in December is gonna want to go to that. So you know, like Thinh now knows that Thinh in December wants to go to that. So I'm like, put in my calendar. Put like reminders that shit is happening, and then that's how I do it. And then just make time for it. And I set everything up.
Oh, who's playing? Did they have a lineup yet, or?
I don't know yet. They'll
probably reveal that shit a week before. They always do, right?
For sure.
Moonrise, they had that issue too, right? Where there's like, we don't know. We'll tell you like day of or whatever.
Yeah. That's how they get you. Get your money.
It's always a good ass time though.
So that wraps it up for this episode of Oh Kuh Cast. Thank you so much for being here, Hiep.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Honestly, this was a very good episode.
That's cool. We had a therapy session. We talked about fear. We talked about a lot of shit.
Yeah, we talked about a lot.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of things. That was good. It did not feel like an hour and 20 or 30 minutes though.
It flew by, right?
Flew by.
Yeah.
Big thanks to all of our patrons. Like, I think they still send us money even though we weren't putting shit out.
Thanks to all our patrons, yo. All who donate their money.
They bought this, basically,
Thank you.
Thank you. We the best music.
We the fucking best. What's the next thing we're buying with the Patreon money?
Bro, you're gonna keep going with We the Best Music. We might have to change Oh Kuh Cast to We the Best.
No. You guys, Oh Kuh Cast, yo. That's Oh Kuh Cast. Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
that wraps it up.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya. Deuces.